Hey guys, how's it going out there? Today I wanted to talk a little bit about window coverings. Not the most exciting subject, but it's definitely something you have to figure out if you're going to be car camping. So what I'd like to do is just go through and show you the setup that I have. Some of it you might like, some of it may work for you, some of it may not, but hopefully you can get a little something out of this. I guess it's just going to all depend on what kind of camping you're doing. So the Prius can be a bit of a challenge when it comes to figuring out your window covering situation. It's got a ton of windows on it. It's obviously got the windshield there. It's got these weird little side things. Driver's side door windows. Another little side window there. It's got the big back window. This oddly shaped window that goes across the back right there. Another little side window. Passenger side door windows. And another little side one there. You gotta figure out a way to cover all those up. So I guess I'll just start with the front and work my way back. Most of my window coverings live behind the driver's seat here. For the windshield, I've got this HeatShield Advanced Window Shield Sunshade. I got this on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description for you. And this is just like any standard windshield shade. Just rolls up. You unroll it. Stick it in there. Put it under the rear view mirror. Put down those shades to hold it in. And bam. The nice thing about this is it obviously covers up the whole windshield, but it also covers up these little side windows. Before I got this in the mail, I actually made little coverings for each of these front side windows, which, I mean, they're small, but it's kind of tedious work. And then I got this not realizing that it had these little flaps to cover that. So it's just kind of a big waste of time. But anyway, I'm really happy with this. It seems to be really well made. Seems like it's gonna last quite a long time. The only problem I have with it is that space right there, which is not covered. But I just made a little thing for it right here. I used corrugated plastic, Reflectix material, and some Gorilla Tape. This was actually something that I made for something else and it didn't quite work out, so that's why it's so oddly shaped. I just cut it so it would fit right in there. Just like that. And seems to do the job. So for all the door windows, I got on Amazon and found these things called shade socks. They're pretty ingenious. These things, they're just this like black mesh with elastic around the bottom. They just slide on right over the window like that. So there they are. They look halfway decent. They're fairly inexpensive, and the best part about them is that in the summertime, when it's hot and buggy, you put those things on and you can get a nice cross breeze inside the car, and they'll also keep the bugs out. They do a pretty good job of blocking, giving you privacy. I don't know if you can see through there at all. The one downside is that at night, if you're in there, it's dark outside, if you have a light on the inside, it really does not give you a ton of privacy. That's why these may not be the best option for a stealth camper. But I suppose if you had maybe tinted windows and these, they'd probably do a good job. But other thing I ought to mention too is the same company that makes the windshield cover makes covers for the door windows that are perfectly sized for the Prius. I've thought about ordering those, and I may still do that in the future, so I have different options. For the little rear side mirrors, these guys right here, I just made another little thing out of Reflectix, corrugated plastic, and Gorilla Tape. I put a little tab in there because they do fit pretty well. You kind of got to squeeze them in, and then I left that tab there so you can pull them out. Those just go in there like that. And I got another one on that side. That's a little harder to get because I have this storage box here, but it's the same deal. You just gotta reach through the side there, put it in there. Those I actually just leave there all the time because they don't give you any visibility while you're driving anyway, so there's kind of no point in taking them out. For the two windows on the hatch, I just custom made a couple covers. Used the same material as I did for the other ones I made. And so this one just goes up here like this, and I slide this corner in there, which is, I think that's probably where like the motor is for the rear windshield wiper. To be honest, I didn't do the best job with this one, because once the hatch goes down, sometimes gravity just pulls that down. It doesn't fit in there perfectly. I think I'm gonna get some suction cups to go through there so it'll stick to the window there and there. Or I may do some Velcro. I don't know, there are a lot of options, but I need to figure that out. And then this guy just goes in right there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there it is. View from the inside. Guys, like I said, there are a million different ways you can do that. It's just all about finding out what's going to work for you and your style of camping. Hopefully I gave you a few ideas that you can work with. Alright guys, thanks for watching.